back from the dead.
Hey guys, so for today's tutorial I am going to be showing you guys how to get, I guess, like ghoulish ghost makeup look. I was watching Haunting of Hill House, I believe that's what the show is called. I just finished it and I was kind of inspired to do a look like this from the TV show. Obviously this isn't really like any of the other like characters. I was just kind of inspired by a lot of like the corpses in the show and how a lot of the ghosts looked. So I incorporated a little bit of that into this. Anyway, be sure to like and subscribe if you guys want to see more of my Halloween tutorials that I have coming up this month. I am doing quite a few this month, and I also have 31 days of Halloween going on my Instagram as well, which I probably left linked up here, and it's also going to be down in the description just so you guys know if you guys want to go ahead and check out my Instagram as well. But yeah, anyway you guys, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Alright you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start this tutorial off by taking any regular little sponge and just ripping it apart. I'm also gonna use this Mehron white face paint, and I'm gonna start dabbing this all over my face and my neck and my body as well. Now I'm going to be taking that black Mehron face paint that I was holding right there, and I'm going to use the exact same sponge we were using before, and I'm going to start to dot this all around my face, my ears, pretty much giving me an outline of my face. Again, I was being kind of random with this. I just wanted to make like this creepy, like ghouly look, and I wanted to look kind of dirty and grungy. So again, it's going to be really helpful if you have that sponge all ripped apart because it's going to give you more texture. I also started to dot the black face paint all over my neck, and then you're going to see all over my chest as well. And I kept going back and forth with that white face paint, black face paint over and over again with that same sponge, just to give me a little bit more texture and not to make it look like the same pattern over and over again. I wanted it to be a little bit sporadic and different everywhere. Now I'm going to take that same black face paint on a brush, and I'm going to start dragging this all over my eye. These water activated face paints are safe for the eyes, just so you guys know. I'm also going to be covering up my eyebrow with this because I really don't want my eyebrows to show during this. You can cover it with glue if you want, but there's really no need if you use enough black face paint. Here I'm using that same sponge that I was using before. I don't really have any additional product on it. I just didn't want it to look like there were these big circles in my eyes, so I'm trying to make it a little bit more cohesive. I wanted my eyes to be a little bit darker, and I also wanted to fill in my waterline, so I'm using the NYX Jumbo Black Bean Liner to do this, and I also went ahead and put that around my lips as well. I want to incorporate veins around my eyes, so I'm using the Mehron Bruise Wheel to do this and a really thin brush. So pretty much how you do veins, you want to use a really thin brush for this, and you kind of want to lose pressure with the brush, gain a little pressure, lose a little pressure, gain a little pressure, and that's how you're going to give it this more sporadic look, and it's going to make the veins look a little bit more realistic. And then here I'm just going over it with the sponge a little bit because I wanted these veins to look like they're coming from under the skin. And I'm just repeating this process down my neck, and then I'm also going to repeat this process around my lips and then anywhere else that I see fitting for the veins. And that is it, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. Please like and subscribe if you guys want to see more of my Halloween tutorials that I have coming up this month. Have a great rest of your night or day wherever you guys may be, and I will see you in my next video. And remember, stay weird, my friends. Bye, you guys.